All right, guys, gonna try something out. This different camera here, but a little bit about what's going on in the business. I think we have kind of success going on to where we actually have like an Amazon account. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. I mean, it is like freaking ridiculous how much information. It's like it's not so much the information, but it's just like click, wait, click. Did I click that right? What's going on with this thing? And then it just goes on and you're like, did I even list it? Like, what's going on? And it's like, so those are the things that really frustrate me about Amazon. So now that I got set up and I actually seen the fees, I was kind of taken back about like just the type of fees they have. I was like, okay, the thing that I thought about doing, it's not going to work. All right. So when I say it's not going to work, I was thinking that I really had my heart set on like the one price, and 1776 because like my logos America and all this stuff America, America. So I really want 1776, and the fees were, let's say, a lot higher than I thought. I don't know, I don't know the logistics as far as even shipping and everything. So that's going to be a big bummer. So I'm stuck with, do I plow forward with Amazon and just see what happens and just be grateful I'm selling stuff, or do I just like go a different way? So the original plan was to create like YouTube videos, me and like backpacking the outdoors. So, like I hate to be survivor and like prepper type of guy, but I know a little bit, but I don't know it all. And there's a lot of guys out there a lot smarter than me, and it was like, and this is where I guess maybe the imposter syndrome comes into, where it's like, man, I might be butchering their art, but at the end of the day, it's like, who else to be better than like the average guy? Because if stuff gets real and you have to like, prepare and everything, I think it's going to be the average guy. Like, what are you going to do? Yeah. I mean, it's like, good luck with that one. But, anyway, it's not so much a prepper or anything like that. It's just more of like the outdoors backpacking and just having fun in the outdoors. A little bit of hunting and fishing involved too. So that was the original plan of like the YouTube channel, but I kind of went really south. All right, I had to take care of something. But so why that went south was pretty much I developed I brought my product in, and a lot of attention had to go to that product, and we're not by any means done yet. I mean, it's just like there's a lot of work. Like some people, they're like, oh, I'm starting this product line, and it's like 8 months go by and they haven't even launched it yet, and you're like, what are you doing, bro? Just throw it out there. But I can tell you why they're not launching it. It is tough. I mean, not is it tough, it's just like when you have an idea, it's like no idea survives first contact, and that's what I come up with. I'm like, oh, this is a cool logo, and it's not bad, but it's like, it's not the direction I want it to go. But then it's like, what is the direction? So then I started thinking about how I'm going to play that angle of the logos. I reached out to a few, I guess it would be like high volume manufacturers. And that's one thing, but I still really, really want to do the arts and crafts. I hate to say the arts and crafts, but like the local artisans that creates, soap, shampoos, the local guy. That's who I really want to support with this business. And I want to get that niche, and it would just be for the little guy. That's what I want. But eventually, I think that's going to be almost next to impossible to do it at volume, to do it at scale, to where I would want to go. So it's kind of like, I hate to say like two companies in one, but like you got two different like systems, I guess you would be. One is your like high volume manufacturing, and it's actually an elegant. I don't know how to say it. A high end brand, a premium brand product, versus like I say arts and crafts, but like a local artisan, like a local guy made this. I think those are two different things. The local ones, it takes like a long time for them to make it, really, and I wasn't aware of that. So as I started going on this process, he's like, man, this could be like a month and a half. I'm like, a month and a half? I'm like, this is insane. I kind of need it like yesterday. So I didn't foresee that. So when you look at that and you look at the holdover, like what you could have like in Amazon and all that, that type of avenue, the handcrafted stuff, that may be like a drop event to where it's like, hey guys, if you want this product, sign up. and we're going to drop it this day. And that hopefully that will give me a better gauge of like how many people are interested in it. And then I can be more specific on the amount that I can order. And if I get extra, then I can just, put it on Amazon or something like that. But the Amazon thing is very tricky. I mean, some guys are just slaying it out there. And I see the stupidest things out there. And I'm like, how are they even doing this, like with the margins, like the profit margins? Because it's like, I really wanted to have my product like when I say low as possible, like I wanted to have it, respectable, but not like super low, like I'm, a race to the bottom. And even at 1776, I thought, oh man, that's like the high end of it. Who's going to buy that? And I still may do that for actually my Shopify website, but I mean, it's going to be close to like $20, like 1976 or 2076. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's definitely, I mean, I should do the year 2024 or something. No, but I want the 76 in there just because it's America, So that was a bugger. Okay. The good news is, oh, dude, hold on a minute. All right, guys. So check it out. I don't know if you can see it. The dang thing's all blurry or whatever. Anyway, so this is what I got. My labels came in. So if you don't know, I had to strip off. This is one of the things that really sucked because the vendor got he put the deodorant ingredients on my shampoo bottles and the directions of how to apply deodorant on my shampoo bottles. And the right thing to do was take it off, take my labels off. So here now I have this bottle that's like nothing on it. Sweet, and this is what it used to look like. And so when I first came up with this idea, I was just like, just make a label, Wild and Thunder, it'll be great, and we'll adjust as needed. But like you said, what happened was the labels were wrong. So then you have to drop back and punt and say like, okay, well now what type of labels do I want? Hey, I don't have a logo. Let's think of a logo. And I thought, how badass would it be just to put America on there as the logo? So that's what I did. But stuff like that took time to actually think of. Then you're back and forth with the designer. I think I've picked a great one. She's a little expensive, but I think she did a fantastic job. And now I have new labels coming that are going to be actually, instead of the Western look, this type of Western look, it's going to be just a white, like a white label across it. And I think the contrast is going to be a lot more, I would say professional. But I mean, I'm still digging this stuff right here. So we'll see what happens. It's like those are the decisions that can like nickel and dime you to death. I mean, when I say nickel and dime, it's like $100 killing you, basically. I don't know what you would call it. And so those labels are more money. So it's like, okay, that's another $300. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but 300 there, 50 here, 100 here. It adds up. And not only does that add up, it adds the time that I have to put forward to this effort. It adds up too. So you're like, oh my, like I'm better off just getting a second job, But I know once I get like things dialed in, I think it'll be pretty cool. I reached out to another mass supplier, like a product guy, and I want to go that route just to maybe kind of build a relationship with them. And maybe the process itself would be easier. Maybe they can do more things in-house than the local guy can do. And I still like the idea of the local guy to, make my soaps and everything. But it's tough, man, because no one like wants to talk to you on the phone. It is ridiculous. It's like pick up the phone, 10, 15 minutes, problem solved. Even these labels here, it's like they just upload your artwork, so I have my zip file and because it's pretty big if I extract everything. So it's like 1 megabyte and it won't load up. It's like half a day while, I'm like multitasking, doing other things. And it's like, why ain't this thing loading up? So finally I call the guy, he's not answering, like the sales rep. And then I finally just called the customer service and she's like, oh, just send it to this email address and with the order number, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, problem solved, literally, under like 5 minutes. And this thing could have been solved yesterday. But anyway, that's the thing I run up against with like some of these smaller companies and is they just don't want to talk to you on the phone. They're probably like me. They don't have a lot of bandwidth, but it's like, hey, let's get to the point. I'm not here to talk to you about like, how's your kids doing, Joey? I'm not here to do that. So, but the larger manufacturers, they're like minimum quantity order 5,000. Yeah, well, good luck with that one. Okay, that's not going to happen for me. So anyway, it's like 6 one way, half a dozen the other, but we're moving forward on that. All right, and real quick, this thing's getting super long, but something else we're moving forward on is a redesign of the website. I had an individual, like the guy was like super cool. His name is Andy, and just super cool what he did. He took a look over my website. He's probably thinking this stuff is so easy to see because he does it all the time, and I just can't see it. I don't understand what he's like. I'm like, it's a website, But he sees something different. He made a comment like, "You're trusting these people are trusting you. They want to give you their bank, their information. They're trusting you to have that information, and this is what you're coming up with. This type of website. This is what you're coming up with." And so it's like, son of a gun. He's right. So complete revamp of the website. How I'm going about it, I don't know. I'm just like, there's a few ideas. Like he gave me a lot of good advice, good pointers, like more visualization. No one cares about my story, my Batman origin story, but a lot of good advice. So look for that to be rolling out here in the next week. So it's like another thing to do, where I really need to start making these back to the GoPro, like the outdoor YouTube style YouTube channel. That's where it was originally going to go. But stuff like this comes up to where, my time's limited. So we'll see. It's definitely difficult, but I definitely have to get on to marketing more and on that strategy front. But anyway, guys, appreciate it. Thanks a lot.